All right. This guy's about my skin tone, yeah? I've never played Pokemon Sword or Shield, but I will look into it and might decide to purchase it. It's not bad. It's definitely easier than previous Pokemon games, though. How come you can hear the crowd's voice, but not the guy that's supposed to be speaking, right? You go water because of Squirtle? That was me, too. I usually go water because of Squirtle. The grass type in this one, Grookey, is actually really awesome. I enjoyed him. I can't wait for Hop to challenge you like 2938 times. Hop's music, that saxophone that plays whenever you fight Hop, is pretty crazy. It's like, it's very iconic. He is his brother. Yes, that is his big brother. Oh my god, I run so fast in comparison to Animal Crossing. Have people died in Pokemon battles? Only in the first movie, when Ash sacrificed himself to save the world from a gigantic Pokemon clone war. Vertical camera control. You guys are gonna hate me, but I play inverted. Ugh, absolutely. Inverted, I know, everybody hates me now. Everybody's unfollowing as we speak. A Wooloo, but what's it doing there? It's just giving itself brain damage. I'll be honest, I love these graphics. There's something very PlayStation 2 RPG-ish that really... It's very charming. Charming is the word. I don't like how laggy it gets immediately when it comes to this scene for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gonna skip all this. Basically, Hop is really happy to see Leon, and Leon is super happy to meet me for the first time, and so we're just gonna play Pokemon. All right, here we go. Present. The present is starter Pokemon. Get ready for the best introduction to starter Pokemon ever. So we have Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. Poor fire type has no environment, right? Oh, I love this intro so much. Grookey would match Lyman pretty well, though, considering the colors, right? Do we want to change our option? Do we want to change who we choose as a starter? The poll showed Sobble. Everybody chose water because of the fact that it was a water Pokemon, and most people usually choose water. Do we choose something different now that we've seen all of the Pokemon, though? Grookey looks like a friend and a baby. Well, I mean, Sobble cried like a baby. Grookey is too similar to Lyman to give up picking it. I think most people have come to the conclusion that we're going to choose the grass-type Pokemon Grookey. Grookey it is. Beginning of the Nuzlocke challenge right here. Lyman. I love the little high five too. So he'll go with Sobble, which is so interesting because Sobble is like the worst choice for like fighting me, which is like the dumbest thing ever. I chose Scorbunny and Hop chose Grookey, right? It's like the weirdest thing ever because usually your rivals are supposed to choose like the one that's strongest against you. I don't know how the previous games worked after Soul Silver, but like it's so weird having 3 rivals essentially because you have Marnie, Leon, and Hop to all fight against. All right, so now we're gonna do a little battle here. At first, I thought it wasn't fair that he started off with 2 Pokemon, but then I realized it didn't really matter. Wouldn't it be funny if Wooloo just like crit like 5 times? It's just so easy. You join the gym challenge. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Thanks for the vote of confidence there, big brother. Appreciate that. All right, so the Wooloo broke through the gate that it was so adamant about trying to get through earlier. It's funny, the original Pokemon seems so uninspired. You have Ekans, which is just a snake spelled backwards. You have Arbok, which is just Cobra spelled backwards. Later on, as they became more and more weird, I actually realized that I enjoyed the uninspired, like, fantasization of, like, regular animals in the real world. I don't know how you guys are going to be able to type this out, but I've always heard it either as Rattata or Rattata, and I don't remember how they say it in the show. I think it's Rattata. I can't remember though. Ratata. That's the fancy way of saying it. That's your monocle and mustache pronunciation. Very fancy with my Ratata. And here comes Leon to the rescue. Well, not really. I mean, we were already like passed out and then woke up on our own accord, so not really to the rescue at all. What an experience. Let's make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Oh, little does Hop know his legend is going to be filled with the amount of times his friend just beat the brakes off him in every Pokemon battle ever. Look at my new Pokemon. His name is Lyman. He's a jock personality. Come home to rest anytime that you need. After all, East or West, home is best. You hear that, everybody? East or West, home is best. 2020. Plot twist. Pokemon Mom is the one who sends us letters in Animal Crossing. All right, here we go. First Pokemon that we're going to catch. Try to make it a... Oh, okay, we didn't catch it. We didn't get to it immediately. Maybe this one. Nope. I do want to catch another Pokemon, though. Paralyze Heal. Here we go. Okay, here it is. Who is it? Squavit? That was kind of a given. Can you imagine if it was a shiny Squavit, like, immediately? Oh my god, this would be the best playthrough ever. I don't want to kill it, and I feel like a branch poke would do that, so I'm just going to use this. I think now's a good time to go ahead and try and catch it. I don't think I should try and hit it one more time. All right, we need a name. What do we call you? What do we call you, Squavit? Do we just start, like, naming him after, like, Animal Crossing villagers? I'm gonna go Marshall. It was the first that came up that actually looked pretty cool. Squavit sounds vaguely Russian-y. That was my first impression, too. I was like, well, that just sounds like a Russian name. Corgi Pokemon. This is essentially our professor for the game. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds, and no wonder he gets lost all the time. By the way, that's a running joke. I kind of skipped it a little bit, but the running joke is that Leon gets lost, like, all the time. For whatever reason, he just has no sense of direction. She lives in the house down along Route 2. Route 2? Route 2? Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab. That means you got a Pokedex. I love talking to new trainers and giving them useful stuff. You obtained a potion. Just one potion? Fashion in this game is all over the place, just like any usual RPG. This guy just camps at the entrance waiting for people to walk out. Yeah, he just one potion per person. I remember when, like, all of this stuff used to be separated. Did I just start Pokemon? I have a completed dex on my usual account, like my main account. I have a completed dex, so I've got everything shiny, charmed up, and everything. This is just a Nuzlocke challenge to kind of get myself ready for the DLC. Is this the first Poke game where they're all in the same building? That's an interesting question, Cinnamon. Maybe someone who's played the previous games could let me know. I personally don't know, but it was the first Pokemon game I played in a while, and so for me it was. They did the combo shop in Sun and Moon too. Okay, gotcha. Running in and out of loading screens from Poke Center to Mart was kind of lame, so that's cool. Yeah, agreed. And now we're going to learn how to catch Pokemon, I think, because we just love tutorials in this game, don't we? We've been playing this game for roughly 45 minutes now, and all we've done is learn how to do stuff. Like, technically you can skip the movies, but you can't skip this stuff, like the tutorials. There really does need to be a yes, I've played Pokemon before option, right? Yamper? Nope. Name is Rosie. Okay, that was kind of a given. Yes, the name for this one is Rosie. Every Pokemon is about to be named after a villager in Animal Crossing, man. Although I guess it is better than naming it like Kitty. I will say, I don't know how I feel about the shared experience thing in this game. It does make the game, like, really, really easy, unfortunately. So far, our team is very generic. Time to fight a 6-year-old. Yep, time to show this 6-year-old why it's not a good idea to just be walking around. I actually just said why it's not a good idea to be walking around, like he's forbidden from even exercising. Like, that's not what I meant at all. I mean, like, okay, walking around trying to pick fights. Let's put it that way. That's what you get, kid. Give me your lunch money, first grader. Better get yourself a wheelchair, kid. How dare he walk? Didn't your mother teach you better than to walk? What in the Sam Hill is that thing? It's a turtle. Look at that kid just standing there, like standing is allowed. Didn't you see the other kid? There's this guy walking around the entire world. He's just putting kids in wheelchairs. It's the craziest thing. This thing might kill me. Okay, as part of the Nuzlocke challenge, if he dies, I have to release him. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna risk him missing. I am not gonna risk him missing his move at all. I can't. There we go. Get the wheelchair ready. Get this kid fitted for a wheelchair. Lyman's not gonna die. Lyman's the man. Don't let Lyman die. I'm trying not to. I refuse. The thing is, like, generally for Pokemon games, like, you can actually, for the most part, it'll make it harder, but you can generally just, like, go through the entire thing with just your starter Pokemon. And I found in this game, it's actually a lot easier to just go through with your starter Pokemon than previous games, primarily because of the fact that Hop chooses the one that's weakest against your starter. So progressing through the story doesn't become this grind to level up your Pokemon, unfortunately. In that case, how about this? Let's see if the two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. Like, we didn't do that before for you? It was literally like 20 minutes ago that we fought each other. All right, let's beat the brakes off of Hop again. Time for the legend to begin. Yeah, not you. You fight Hop about 1 billion times in this game, by the way. If you've never played this game before, you fight him quite a bit. Oh, it was a crit. Okay, so not only was it super effective, but it was also a crit. Okay, I was about to say, like, I'm worried now. I don't know about you guys, but I just legit do not use any of the stat-changing boosts or effects in this game at all. Lyman knows taunt right now, but, like, it's gonna be thrown out. When I learn a move that can actually deal damage, it's gone. I can't do it for some reason. It just feels so not productive. Like, it is productive, but I just can't do it. Can you imagine if Lyman died right now? Oh, God. I'm always so nervous. Even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. I love that he thinks like being a Pokemon master is all in the wrist. Hop's enthusiasm is admirable, right? Even in defeat, he's kind of like, doesn't really take it in stride, but he's very like, he bounces back real quick. If you whistle at them, be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Press the left stick. I love when they break the fourth wall like that. Like it's so commonplace for them to say things like that. Like, it makes no sense if you were to say that in real life. Press the left stick. I'm not sure what that means or anything like that, but it's what people are saying. I should be training, but just kind of skip through all this. What a Pokemon master. I know, just avoiding confrontation. I'm the best. I will say that, like, for this game, what I'm noticing is, like, it does a lot of hand-holding, which I don't really care for. There's, hey, you know, stop halfway to the station so I can show you where the station is, rather than the exploratory, I'm finding the station on my own, you know what I mean? The biggest thing with this game for me was, like, it feels like you're not allowed to, like, experience it yourself. Like, the game is very much like, we think you're a dumb kid, and so here's what you have to do. The amount of cutscenes, too. Yeah, the amount of cutscenes in it as well. Like, I get it with, like, camera angles and stuff like that. You gotta get it looking just right. But still, it's like, come on. All right, so the wild area is essentially going to be broken down like it would in any other area. There's different subsections in the wild area, despite it being this massive thing. We're going to try to avoid the overworld Pokemon as much as we can. Weren't people disappointed with something in this game? The biggest disappointment that people had in this game was not having a national Pokedex. Instead of being able to catch 1,000 plus Pokemon, there was only 400 Pokemon in this game. Honestly, like, the game has become so easy. So instead of having to always go back to a Poke Center to access your box and exchange Pokemon out between your party, you can do it wherever you are. In addition, you don't have to have a Pokemon that learns flying in order to fly to another area. There's a service that you use that you don't even pay for. It's free, and you can fly anywhere you want to that has the ability to fly to it. There are so many things in this game that they made it really easy to do, and I don't know why. So, okay, so for example, this one is called the Rolling Fields, and I'm just gonna type this out really quick. Oh, that's Tyrogue. I want to get away from it. Get away from me. I want to catch this, whatever this is. Oddish. Well, that's not good. All right, what do we name our Oddish? I'd like a non-Animal Crossing name here for the first one. Or for the first time. We call him Weeds. Onion Boy. Cherry Blossom Bonsai. I call him Bonsai. I like Bonsai. I think I'm going to go with Bonsai. That one, I kind of like how Bonsai sounds. Bonsai it is. LOL at 2 grass types. I know, Haku. I know. It's terrible. I'm kind of upset at it. Not gonna lie, I'm holding B to try and sprint. I'm so used to it for Animal Crossing. Now we're in the East Lake Axwell, trying to find an exclamation point Pokemon here. There's one. So he wants to learn Razor Leaf, and of course, as I mentioned, I'm not gonna use these. So even though I could get rid of like Branch Poke, because it's just 2 grass type moves, screw it. I'm gonna play it smart. All right, Stuffle, what do we name you? Oh, I know that I just tried to not make it an Animal Crossing name, but I'm gonna call him Stitches. Now, the thing is, I don't know how much training I'm gonna have to do before I go into actual battles. What I don't want to do is I don't want to go up against a trainer and not realize that I'm not prepared for it, and then my whole game is over. All right, what's our party looking like right now? Is it pretty sad? Not the greatest. We do have the ability to catch 1 more Pokemon to fill out our party here. So I think I'm going to go here. Okay, so we have the water Pokemon coming out right now. We can potentially get a Wingull. Let's see. Or a Wooper. We do need to fill out the other elements. So we have water, we have earth, we just need air and fire. And then long ago, the 4 nations lived in harmony until one day when the Fire Nation attacked. I'm afraid to kill it with Razor Leaf. I think it'll be fine. Famous last words. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll kill it. Oh. It used Rain Dance while it's raining. That's good. Okay. Well, this is still considered. Yeah, it's the same area still. Okay. Yikes. What happens now? Well, the only thing is I can no longer catch a Pokemon in this particular area. At least thank you for the thank you for the 300 bits as a small consolation. Oh boy, that was awkward. That was honestly satisfying to watch, even though I know that's not what you meant to do. The moment I saw it go down, I just felt it. I was like, that's not good. All right, Dappled Grove. Let's see who we can get here. Like, it's so pointless to have revives. Can I post a link of the clip? That's fine. Go ahead. Oh boy. I don't like how this is gonna go. I got a bad feeling about this fight right here. Oh god. This was a bad idea. Okay. He's lowering my defense though, man. Oh boy. I'm actually really afraid for him to throw out a move. Like, do we go the 40 neutral or do we go the 55 not effective? I don't know. Scratch should be better. Okay, here we go. I'm so nervous. I'm super nervous. He's lowered my defense twice. We're getting hit by hail. The call is either hitting it one more time and hoping it doesn't kill us and then catching it the next time. I could use a potion. What I want, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll potion him up and we'll see how much damage the Snover does. That'll give me a good indication as to whether or not to switch out to another one, because all my other Pokemon are significantly weaker right now. They're not healed up whatsoever. So Lyman is he's struggling right now, but we're okay. Okay. Does this Snover know any moves whatsoever? Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Ball again? Blue Wing, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill Lyman if I ball again, dude. He just broke out of it. I think I have to leave it. I think I have to just let this one go. I have to leave Snover. I can't do this. Okay. Dang it, man. No guts. Yeah, no guts, no glory whatsoever. Absolutely not. I'm not risking that. Can you switch out? So Haku, you can switch, but the thing is, that was a level, I think it was a level 11, and my other Pokemon are significantly weaker. These are 4 levels below it, and these ones were gonna die. So it's like, there was like, no way. I should just be fighting all these other Pokemon to try and like, train them up. Like, I want to catch one more before we go in there. I can't catch anything in Westlake Axwell already. We already established that because I am so bad at determining which Pokemon are good to use Razor Leaf on, apparently. This is honestly probably like the best place to train my Pokemon now, with the with Grookey or Lyman being my starter, because the fact that I could just like super effective hit everything and just like gain experience that way. So yeah, let me go ahead and train up a little bit here. Go back to the area where mistakes were made. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Can I just catch a break? What in the world is happening to my life right now, man? This will probably be the last thing that we do before we switch over to Animal Crossing. We're gonna make our league card, which, you know, I've seen some of the league cards that people made like for fun, and some people are really creative when it comes to how silly their league cards look. Look at how cool we look. We look so cool. All right, we'll just stick with that. Our character looks like they've never thrown up signs in their life and they're really scared about it.